Namumutan kong mga tugang, Diyos maray na aldaw sa Saindugabos. When we took over the reins of the Student Council over a year ago, we were faced with many challenges and daunting tasks. We were inheriting an accomplished organization, adjusting to the new normal, and implementing a new constitution. There were rumors that the Student Council would not receive a budget and questions on whether the organization itself was even necessary. As President of the Student Council, these challenges, questions, and concerns fell on me the most. But while they were indeed challenging and daunting, never did we let them cloud our vision and mission for our Ateneo Student Council organization. As public servants, we took these notions to task, used them as motivations, and strived to prove them wrong. We were convinced that if there were ever a time in which the Student Council was needed the most, it would be now. My dear fellow Ateneans, as we now end our term and leave this venerable institution, I am happy to report to you that despite our present circumstances, the Student Council remained of loving service to you and to our community. Over the past year, we have proposed a total of 13 activities and projects, of which 10 were approved and implemented. We remain true to our mission of bridging the students to the administration, sending 11 letters of varying topics to several senior high school offices. We also strive to keep everyone informed, posting updates and other information on our social media accounts when needed. We rose to the occasion, hurdled the challenges, and soared even higher. Indeed, as I said in my inaugural address, no delay, no distance, and no challenge can ever extinguish our desire to wholeheartedly love and serve you. As we look back and highlight all that we have accomplished, we also take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have been with us and who have accompanied us and who have supported us throughout this past year. To the senior high school student body, thank you for understanding us and for participating in our virtual activities. To our ever-ready student volunteers, thank you for your generosity in giving us your kind support and assistance. To our administrators and teachers, thank you for constantly encouraging, guiding, and supporting us. To all of you, thank you for inspiring us to continue loving and serving the Lord through the youth, through our fellow Ateneans. Now that we have formally finished our senior high school journey in this institution, we also finish our term of office in the Ateneo Student Council organization. But as we leave you, I assure you that we will leave you in good hands. Pursuant to Article 13, Section 10 of the 2020 ASCO Constitution, I am happy to announce that Kathrinah Shane B. Amato, the current ASCO Vice President, will assume the presidency effective this day until the conduct of the 2021 ASCO elections. She shall soon appoint officials to the vacant positions in the Student Council pursuant to Article 13, Section 11 of the same Constitution. Rest assured that mechanisms are in place to ensure a smooth and orderly transition. When I was interviewed by the Graduation Awards Committee, I was asked of what legacy would I want to leave the Student Council. Without hesitation, I replied, I want my legacy to be that I held up the fort, that I kept the Student Council alive, relevant and accomplished, even at our present times, despite our present circumstances. As we end our term, I hope that this is indeed the legacy that we leave you. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve you with all our mind, heart, and soul. It is and will remain to be the honor of our lives to have been able to love and serve you. Diyos mabalos po sa Indugabos. Asin madya, Padagos kita.
Uncertainty can be seen as something frightening and rough to handle. But looking from a different perspective, uncertainty is what makes us continue striving to grow, foster, and excel in our own ways. Experiencing the new online learning setup during a public health crisis has never been easy for everyone. There have been silent battles that we keep to ourselves as we conquer every single day of facing challenges and mishaps. Even though this was not a type of journey we expected before, we stand firmly and fight unendingly. The uncertainty brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic pushes us to continue amidst the various setbacks we face. The distance that limits our connection, the setup that bounds us from knowing each other more, and the limited interaction that hinders the bond we should have built better. Now that our journey continues in the same learning setup, our fight and conquering the uncertain remains, as together we find solutions and do actions leading us to what is certain and just. We continue the process of taking single steps as we conquer our journey until we make it past our destination. Despite all the challenges we've encountered and will be encountering, we will continue to look for the glimmer of hope in every doubt and fear. As we continue the academic year in the senior high school community, the Ignatian leadership and service of the Ateneo Student Council organization remain. A new set of Ignatian student leaders will provide selfless acts of service to the community. With this, it is my honor to assume the presidency of the Student Council, guided by the examples of those individuals who have contributed their passion and dedication in loving and serving. It is with great honor to show my gratitude to the senior officials of the ASCO, especially Mr. Juan Carlos R. Madrid, whose continuous support and guidance paved the way in pushing through a fruitful school year amidst the pandemic. Along with this, I would like to thank the rest of the ASCO officials who took part in every success of the organization. During our shared term, we didn't just learn from one another. Rather, we grew together as each other's companions through every certainty and uncertainty. As this door of yours closes and another one awaits, may your experiences and aspirations bring you to where you want to be. Padagos sana. At this point, we will now enter a new chapter of finding certainty in the uncertain. As your voice and companion, our service will always be for and by the student body. Amidst every uncertainty you will be encountering, the Student Council assures you to be of aid in any possible way. For we believe that it is during these times that coming together as one community is what's important. I, along with my co-officers, will be of service until the next ASCO elections. With this, it is our pleasure to serve the community, driven by our passion and dedication in creating change. We will adapt to changes and strive to be better until we reach that point of certainty together as one community. Diyos mabalos.